Hello guys, today I will show you guys how you can replace your sandbox with VS Code, how you can use VS Code to start working on your project activities with the help of Git. So before we proceed, I would like you guys to get uh, Git. Go to this site and download Git. This is if you're on Windows, come here on Windows, come to standalone installer. Then if you're on 32-bit, download for 32-bit. If you're on 64-bit, then download for 64-bit. After that, also download VS Code. This is our code editor we're gonna be using. So if you have downloaded that, then head over to your installer, go to your downloads. For the sake of this video, I will be installing my Git again to show you guys the procedures and the setup you need. This is it. Okay, I'll click on yes, then on next. Then you see the options I ticked here. Make sure yours is the same. Then click on next. Now this is the most important thing. Use Visual Studio Code as Git's default editor. So right now, if you're installing for the first time, you'll be seeing Vim. You'll be seeing Vim here as default one, but you have to change it. Change it to use Visual Studio Code as Git's default editor. This. Then after that, you click on next. So right now, Git is asking you if you want it to decide your branch or if you want to override it. Now if you click on let Git decide, that means, for example, this is my this is my Git bash on my VS Code. If you click on let Git decide, here will be master instead of main. Here it will be master instead of main. So but we're gonna be using a sorry for this, we're gonna be using a override. So if you override it, it will be main. So click on next. Then after that, you install. So after installation, let's clone a repository on our desktop. So head over to your GitHub. I have already created a repository here, so I wanted to clone it on my desktop. So this is it. Let me just use this one. Come here on the one you wanted to clone. Okay, let's launch Git bash finish. So this is my Git. I can do pwd. You can see my working part. So that is it. It's working. So let's just clone a repository here on our desktop to see how it goes. Then come here, the same way you cloned your ALX, the same way you clone your ALX precourse on your sandbox, that's the same way we're gonna clone our own repository. But this time around, we won't be needing a personal access token, because when you're on desktop, when it's time to authenticate your account, a pop-up window will come up for you to log in. So that login will replace the personal access token. You just to confirm you are the owner of the account. So come here, copy your link, then go to your folder. Then anywhere you wanted to clone your repository, go there. So I wanted to clone on my local drive, my C, on my user, then Donald, then on my documents, GitHub. So the reason why I'm doing this is because I wanted to keep all my work arranged, so I have a special folder for that. So right now, like right here, you right click here. Once you right click, you see Git bash, Git UI. Just click on Git bash here. it open you git bash with the path you have chosen. This is the path I'm inside. If I do pwd, so this is my path. So inside my path, I will now type git clone. You already know this. Then you paste the link. Oh, I think I've copied another thing else. Let me just get the link back. So copy it again. Here's the link. So once I hit enter, let's watch this place. Once I hit enter, this folder test repo, this test repo will appear here. It will clone here. So let's watch it out. So this is my test repo. I have cloned it in my desktop. So for me to continue working from this from my desktop, I can hit. Okay, guys, let me just use let me just use a ALS precourse. I have cloned this one already. Let me just delete it. Then I'll get my ALS precourse. Let me just use that one as example. So let me just do git clone, then paste the link. So my ALS precourse is already back. So if I want to start working on it, or if I want to do anything, I will cd into it. Let me just list. See all the things I have here: ALS precourse, test repo. Just let me just cd into this ALS precourse. Let me just cd into it. Cd. Oh, so I'm already on a ALS precourse, as you can see, and I want to start working on it from VS Code. For me to start working on it, I will just do code dot. This code dot will lead you to the path you have selected. You know, the time you are installing via Git, we selected a VS Code as default Git editor. So if you type this code, it will take you to your default editor. If you have set yours to Vim, it will take you to Vim. If you have set yours to any other thing, it will take you there. So I have set mine to VS Code. If I click enter, it will bring me to ALX. You see all our work, all the work we have done. So this is a file. This one is a file. This one is a folder. This one is a folder. This one is a folder. This one is a file. So you can come to your terminal here. New terminal. This is my terminal here. So I'm on main. I can do git status, for example. See that my branch is up to date. So let me add a new folder here. So let me just try and do make directory. Make directory test. So I have created a new directory called test inside the root, inside this place. So if I do git status again, git status, sorry, okay, git init, git status. Okay, I think I'm here to add it. Once I add it, git add, then git status. Sorry. Oh, why is it showing me up to date? Anyways, I think that one we're gonna figure it out on the next video. Let me just continue with the main topic of this video. So the main aim of this video is to show you how you can start working on your projects from your desktop directly. And one thing with VS Code is that you can see new folder, new file. So this one is a folder, this one is a folder, this one is a file. So if you want to create a new folder, we use make directory to create a new folder or directory. So you can just simply come here and type the name of the folder you wanted to create of directory. Just type the name, it will create automatically without using code, without using make directory stuff. And if you want to create a file, for example, this is a file. If you want to create this, you can come here and just create the file name. Just type the file name and it will create. That's why some of these tags is easy on a VS Code. Then let me show you guys another thing. For example, this readme here. This is what I typed inside my own. As you can see, they said the time they asked, or they say you should create a readme file and type something inside. So as you can see, this is what I typed inside my own. So in the project you use a command echo to write in a file, but here I can simply paste it. I can simply cut it out. Like, it's very easy to do here. Just go inside the file you wanted to continue working on. Okay, I think I have an update right now. Let me just go to git status again. Yes, I think they showed me that there's a modification in my file. So that's it. So I can simply paste it back. Okay, it's back. So that's one of the benefits of using VS Code. You can go inside the folder or file you wanted to work on and do whatever you wanted to do inside it without using code. So you should come here and master how to use VS Code, because this is what we're gonna be using throughout the rest of this course. If you are having difficulties or you want to learn more about VS Code, you can come to help learn more. Just play around with this VS Code. You can come to selection settings. Just locate settings. Oh, here's my settings. So I think it should be here. You can come to documentation, read about it, and you can also read about keyboard shortcuts to learn more about all the keyboard shortcuts in the VS Code. It do help. Just play around with it. You find out it is way more easier. And another thing about VS Code is that on Sandbox you always need to be on your data connection before you can work on from Sandbox. But one thing with VS Code is that you don't need data connection for you to continue working on your project. The only time I would say you need a data connection is if you wanted to push. I think that's the only time you need to connect your data, because pushing is just like uploading. So when you want to upload your work to your GitHub account, that's when you like connect your data and do your stuff, and maybe if you want to disconnect, you can disconnect back again. So guys, I urge you guys to install Git and VS Code and try it out today. So see you guys in the next video. Bye.